emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
You've really come a long way since the Welcome to Constellation speech, haven't you? I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. They are all connected. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going. You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have. Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
You're already in it. With artifacts, come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine, or the Hunters.
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I know. I'm sure you have more questions. Ask. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn. You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain... We can't let more like him. Different. I never know who you are when I meet a new version, but so much of you stays the same. It's hard, but each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again, as yours won't have its real me. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
You might think the emissary is the emissary, and their kind only want to control you. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge. To see what would happen, of course. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. I took it as a sign. No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most... As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all. There are no rules. I don't kill for the Unity.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but seek the moon of old Earth. Here. Yes. I do not always know if you are a person. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure they have gathered more. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know. To Sarah. Thank you. I'll have everything set up in a...
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? I don't think I understand.
Saying we're living on the parallel. You for every universe?
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in. Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a...
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all, and you've got a gateway to infinity.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Guess a little time to get our heads straight wouldn't hurt. But you know where I'll want to be when everyone's ready. Front and center.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
everyone is staying in their rooms a lot
I could,
more.
Let's talk.
You're here when you got a moment.
You have time, of
Some type
course.
Process.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest... Aye. The blackest sea seems less of a concern. Catch a smile out there.
The lodge feels a little colder than it used to.
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask. You might find I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time. There are worlds beyond count. I have done so in the past, when necessary, but I am not the best pilot, and it seems prudent to apply my skill, and that, I think, has worked. Honestly, so many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. Leisure time it's been in short. I do enjoy combat training, though. You have given me something to consider. All right, then.
We can pay to fix the damages, but, well... Counter to everything I've said and believed before. I've caught myself wondering if we ever should have started this search. If this is all true, and I have it right, we've potentially started a chain of events that will create more of these Starborn. Or worse, enable the ones we've seen to become even stronger. I am not fond of either of those options. So maybe now we have no choice but to finish. Does it even work like that? Look, I don't like the idea of siding with either one of these groups. I trust any of us.
There's that empty feeling again. Whenever someone's gone, there's like a hole in the lodge where there used to be. Well, if it isn't our own ranger. Ow. There's a lot less paperwork in Constellation. And the benefits are pretty good, too. Costume party coming up, huh? Anyway, it suits you. Anyway. Huh? Maybe he could have been rehabilitated, but and even if so, he couldn't remain in power over those people. Not after. It was a hard choice that. Wouldn't mind burning some helium out in the fringe. Yes? Let's see. I enjoy cheese. Let me know if there's anything else.
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so violent.
We'll get through this. Those Starborn aren't gonna stop us. There needs to be a bigger word than thanks. More than gratitude. And whatever that word is, I feel that way towards you. I'd be dead. You and me both. I gotta ask. Why me? And if it's wrong to ask, Sarah Morgan was... or I just... That is being honest. For my sake, how are you holding up? That Hunter bastard's gotta pay. I don't care if he's Starborn and indestructible. Nobody messes with my family like that. It's time to show them that we ain't just worth... I just want you to know, the only way we're gonna get through...
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora? What was it like?
Got anything? Hey, what can I do for you? You were able to land it. I'm sure you can find something you like. You the courier? Star Parcel has your payment right.
landing gear. Set. Thrusters. Set. Keep sight. Clear.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
You keep in
So we know the end. Well, we are.
It's like
The whole
Christmas
thing
every
seems... No argument here. I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that instead they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been. It's just a stupid game to them. And all their deaths. And they seem to be just as messed up as the rest of us. So the Unity, and you have a chance to go through. I'd be lying if it doesn't. I don't know if you're taking anyone with you. I got no idea if I'd go through or not. Core would probably shove both of us out of the way and dive in first. Born. A decision like that? Good luck getting to sleep tonight. I know it's your decision who to work with. But you... Sure, the emissary may be a version of Sarah. But that doesn't make what the Hunter did right. If the Starborn are party crashers from different universes, Me neither. My head is still spinning. Take care.
What did you need? So, we've this talk of... I do not see how any of this... I suppose that is true, if what the Starborn have told us is also true. But that means... what? Someone steps into another universe? How can we just casually consider doing something like that? Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, and what they have become. Are you not at all worried that the same fate... That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this. But you are not wrong. And sir, we should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Excusez-moi. This is... The No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless. This explains so. They're disorganized, petty, weird. We never ruled that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something. No, not even slightly. They're people who obtain power in some unfair way, and some of them have used that power to cause suffering, and others just didn't want to share. But that's what regular... We should feel cheated. They hoarded this and used it against people in their quest for... But it all comes back to this. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. That's a valid concern. But at the same time, none of us would be here if we weren't willing to take those risks. Of course, at the end of the day, our entire... Why would we stop? It's the nexus point for all universes with infinite power. Obviously. If you were ready to jump in right now, it's a huge decision. It's not like dyeing your hair gold or getting a full-body cat suit or eating a full pack of extra wild, spicy chunks in under a minute. This is serious business. Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new on that note, it's not on the scale of... Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more... What, you think you're the only one who can walk around? Granted, it's just a theory. But I venture anyone who... You got a vision? Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple. I have something for you.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
What's a weird noise? Hiding isn't your strong suit. Nice. Scan data can be fairly valuable. Hey, you might want this. Here, this is...
Bit up there, huh?
Keela City. It looks like a quaint town, but it's got problems as big as any other city.
Everyone, I want to do your business quick. The Rangers plan on dropping by for an orders. Here. Bro.
You ask me? Traveling? Outlaws? Okay. But if you...
Talk to me.
I don't do payment plans or...
Don't make me regret this now.
Ranger.
Oh, right. The Rock. Sam told me there's a good bar around here.
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business. You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him. I'll get my lawyer on this, and we can maybe see... No, he won't. But this ain't neon. You've more than earned this. You've done it.
Annie Wilcox. You're new in town. That's a real suspicious thing to say. See, I work for the Freestar Rangers, and that's not some dumb made-up title. I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about... It's easy, because no one pays attention. I'm the best ranger. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. So what's it gonna... Are you gonna be a law-abiding... My list of people who might be troublemakers. You don't want to be on my... That's the right answer. I just hope Aquila City is just crawling with... And it's up to us rangers...
And ranger surveillance assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from the...
And none of the adults believe?
So we're hoping, you know... Because they're dumb. I give security whole list of crimes and leads. I'm practical. Certainly. I was doing my ranger patrol one night. And then I watched them as long as I could. But first thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. I told him about the suspicious stranger. I couldn't prove anything. He was trying to make sure no one could see it. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. But it's no hick. This case was too big for...
I'm an assistant ranger...
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights. But, like, we just need to catch him. We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses...
I followed the suspect all day.
Emily caught him opening the side door. That's when we knew for sure. You're doing Aquila. Best I figure he's there around midnight. We need to bring him.
I have something for you.
something for you. Take this. Enjoy. I know. Anyway, my pleasure. If I see anything on out... Hard to believe this place is still intact. But the military is nothing if not resilient.
Of course not. Otherwise, are you able to head over to New Atlantis? Follow up on this for me? Just like that? I'm not gonna forget that you're doing this for me. Okay, you're gonna want to talk to Commander Tuwala. I'm sure. Just bring back whatever message from... Okay, then.
May I be of service? You won't find a better offer on the station.
Need some work done?
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete.
Something to report? Okay, didn't see that. No need to say any more. He's convinced he deserves a promotion, which to him means a transfer, a command post, maybe a new ship and a big office. Do you know him well? What do you think of him? Fair enough. Clearly patience isn't his strong suit. I thought the constant stream of messages was a bit much. All right, I received some good advice from someone in the Vanguard. I'd like you to deliver this message to Bastion. He's gonna be the first and only recipient of a new commendation. Please.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
I am, hands down, the best pilot in this dump. Don't let anyone tell you different. You look like you've got new. Okay, come on.
What? How could it be better? Huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Commendation, huh? That's not so bad. Bet Reyna doesn't have one. Thanks for doing the legwork here. I'm not gonna forget that you helped me out. And for now, though, my...
Anything I can help you with?
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. Going.
The Astro.
Hello there! Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitter. Absolutely.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
What's up?
Velocity?
Ready to relax?
Chimera.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or...
Chimera's nice, but velocity? That will get you hammered.
Customers choose our lounge. We have no blaring music.
By the third Chimera, you're floating on...
Of course, of course. If you desire access to the lounge. Otherwise, you're welcome.
You're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Not only will you be able to experience one of the most the bartender down there. It's a specialty alcoholic beverage. A wise choice. Here's your access key. Please let us know if you need anything else. Please, don't... I see. Because when you work the bar, and besides, thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of... He's what you would call... Either way. Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu.
Lay it on me.